All right, Reggie, the Front Row Report. We're here in Indianapolis, Vans Warped Tour 2013. I'm joined today by Billy the Kid. How's it going?
Hi, great. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me. I do appreciate it.
Oh, I appreciate talking all the time.
All right. That's a good thing. It's never good when somebody's just silent.
I actually talked more today than at any other show because I broke a string.
Wow.
And then the backup guitar for my stage, the acoustic basement stage, the guitar just got here today, so it wasn't set up,
no.
It wasn't in tune, and then check this out. The tuner pedal I was using, battery died.
Oh no.
My friend's clip-on tuner, battery died.
Oh man.
The third guitar that they get up there is in drop D.
Oh wow.
So I went through 3 guitars and I was up there just like trying to talk my way out of it. It was pretty. It was kind of like a nightmare I once had.
Yeah, everybody's got those shows where it's just nothing goes well.
Nothing was going well.
Outside of that, how's it been so far today?
It's been great. I actually had one of the bigger audiences that I've had, and
nice.
I mean, I'm just happy to be playing to anybody and to be on the tour. So I just think of it all as like a huge bonus. So
cool, awesome. Warped Tour is a little different. You don't know exactly when you're going to be playing until maybe a couple hours before, if you're going on early. How's it been for you so far? Is it easy to adjust to? Some bands don't think it's that big of a deal. Some bands are just like, I hate it.
Yeah, some of these bands, keep in mind, are on tour buses drinking until 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then you have to play at noon.
Yeah.
My bus is actually, this is my first time I've ever been on a tour bus. And
nice.
I'm in this tour bus with Mac Lethal, who's a rapper.
Nice.
Out of Sight was on there, who's another hip hop dude. And hip hop battles until 4 in the morning is what's going down on my bus. So imagine waking up at like 10 o'clock, finding out you have to play, whatever kind of music. I typically try and get up at around the same time every day because I like to see that like what's going on. There's just so much work that goes into this. These people work incredibly hard.
Yeah.
So and I don't mind because like my music is pretty mellow. Maybe my punk band, it would have been hard to like pull out the moves at 12 in the afternoon after staying up so late, but we do it to ourselves, so whatever.
True. So you also write books too.
Yeah, I just put out a kid's book.
Yeah, so that's sitting over there. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, it's called The Smallest Small of All. It started because I just had a New Year's resolution. I wanted to learn how to draw. And I just started drawing, and by the end of the week, I had made a kid's book.
Nice.
So,
was it hard to do that, or was it pretty easy?
You know what? I had so much fun. My goal was to just learn how to draw. I would just pick some random thing, Google it, and then spend the whole day drawing like cute robots. Or today I'm going to draw turtles. Or today I'm going to draw like weird birdhouses. So it's funny, I look at the pages and I can tell which ones I did at the beginning of the week and which ones I did at the end. I'm working on my first novel right now too.
Cool. What's it about?
I was a foster kid. I grew up kind of like in group homes and stuff.
Okay.
And I've also been touring since I was pretty young, so I have a couple road stories, as we all do.
Yeah.
It's just some of the debauchery that's happened.
Nice. What are some of the bands that you've seen so far, not necessarily today, but overall on the tour so far, that really stuck out? That's just like, you've got to get out and see these guys.
Yeah, well, I typically have been sticking to my tent, not just because it's my tent, but because the people are amazing. Allison Weiss, Ryan Marquis, Austin Lucas, who's a good friend of mine. And then, so, they're my friends, but they're so good that I feel like I can't miss their set.
Right.
Like, I don't want to miss any of Allison's jokes. I don't want to miss, like, if Austin calls me up to sing backups. But Gin Wigmore, I know they've been kind of the talk of the town. They put on an amazing show.
Nice.
Definitely worth listening to and watching wherever you can.
Cool. So you said this is your first time on Warped Tour.
Yeah, my punk band had played a couple shows, but it's my first time on the tour.
Have you, what's it been like? How'd you get ready for the tour? When you found out you're finally on Warped Tour, what'd you do to get ready for it and prepare?
Oh my God, I did absolutely nothing. I think when you get to a point in your life where this is just like, you're living in a carnival essentially.
Yeah.
I spent a little bit of time going over my songs. That's about it. I would already by the time I got on the bus, had been living out of a suitcase for a week. So the biggest thing was just like I tried to do laundry as often as I could.
You have to, and it's a summer tour. You got to.
Oh yeah, and it's been brutal heat out here the last couple shows.
Yeah, it feels good today, but I guess the Vegas show the other day was awful.
This show has been amazing, but you can just imagine what 15 sweaty boys smell like on a tour bus.
I don't even want to think about that.
You don't want to think about it. Do not think about
But
that.
you're living it, so
Ever.
that's
Yeah, I'm here to tell about it.
Man, so what's the biggest thing that's really stuck out to you so far that maybe you wouldn't have expected before you started doing the Warped Tour?
This is a great question because I'm so thrilled to announce that everybody on this tour is so amazing, and they all work so hard, and they party until late in the night, and they're all up there at 7 in the morning setting up tents. And I really didn't, expect the level of camaraderie. Like, some of these people have been doing the tour for a decade, so it's like a family. It's like being on tour with a humongous family, and that really has been blowing me away on a daily basis.
Nice. Well, hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Doing it again.